This podcast is sponsored by One Gutter Guard, the premium gutter guard that delivers the highest performance, quality, and value to your customers. From its different mesh filters to its unibody construction, One Gutter Guard can be the difference maker in your business. Are you interested in becoming part of the exclusive dealer network? Contact them today at onegutterguard.com or just give them a call. Now back to our show. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lacey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you
Awesome.
doing?
So, hey guys, I'm well. Grant Hubbard here with Gutter Growth, and today I'm with Lacey Palmer, and obviously there she works at Spectra, and she is a regional sales manager there in the Orlando and Fort Myers area. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, I got all that right. So, let's just dive right into it. We met at the conference, right?
Yes.
And you're like have tons of energy, similar to me. I think I don't know. You probably have more, but I know at that last conference, there's a lot going on, and you're a huge asset to Spectra. I noticed, probably in a bunch of ways, because I know like some of my buddies, you serve them really well over there in Florida, and I just got to hang out with you and see like I wanted to know what the excitement was that Lacey had about working at Spectra. So would you tell us a little bit just about what it is you do there at Spectra?
Yeah. I've been working with them for almost 6 years now, and I started out as the assistant branch manager for the Orlando location. Quickly advanced to branch manager. That was a brand new branch that just launched, and I was
Oh, okay.
able to help really grow that business. And shout out to John Roberts, Keith Heron, and Chris Huff, some of my mentors who really, encouraged me to do some sales. And I'm just really grateful for the experience, the skills that I've gained from that, and just being, just with Spectra, it's just invaluable to me, the way they
Yeah.
believe in me.
Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
I've
I
been
love
doing
that.
sales since.
I love that. I love that. So you're championing in this new role. Are you gonna do? Is that what you want to do? You think moving forward, or could you see yourself going back, going, "Hey, I want to get back into something else, but still with Spectra"? Or
I mean, honestly, I'm such a team player. There's times where a branch manager has to call out, they're going on vacation. And if I can go and lend a hand to that branch, that's what I'm going to do. If they need me in this position, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever's in the best
awesome.
interest of the customers and the business, then I'm there.
What were you doing before you were doing sales? You were in a different, well, you were doing a lot of stuff for them, right? But what was your
Yeah,
actual role?
operations, branch
Mm-hmm.
management. And before I partnered with Spectre and came on board, my background was project management. So I could definitely appreciate, our customers and getting the project done and seeing it through, and leaving the customer satisfied.
Let's talk about that for a minute with Spectra. That's what I love about them. I've been dealing with them for many years around the country. My relationship started with them actually in South Florida, and um, I just they always served me really well. Any large corporation is going to be imperfect, just like anyone else. But I just really remember, first and foremost, we used to get our deliveries in Boynton Beach, and I remember the delivery driver always communicated well that he was en route. He was always on time when he said he would. And if there was traffic coming 95 down, maybe, through Riviera Beach or something like that, he'd always let us know, hey, I'm running a little late. And then when he got there, he was just always so friendly. And I remember that being a different experience than the waiting at the bay with some of the other suppliers. And so I always just was like, okay, I'm Team Spectra. Tim Crouch here says, what's up, guys? What's going on, Tim? Tim, if you haven't got to meet Lacey, so obviously Tim's my partner and one of my partners in this, but Tim, you're gonna have an absolute blast when you meet Lacey. Now, did you get to meet Tim? Have you met any of the other guys from Gutter Growth? I can't remember.
No, I don't think I've had the opportunity to meet Tim yet,
Okay.
or I
So
don't think anybody
obviously,
else.
no. Okay. So Lisa, of course, I love Spectra. You guys are so easy to work with. It's really nice, here in our local branches. San Antonio and Austin, but we are in Austin, so we deal with that one a lot. So shout out to our local Austin branch. Megan is the wonderful, wonderful person that runs that location over there. And then we get, we have Adam and Greg. So just a
Greg is
great group of
awesome.
people. And then, of course, I keep Scott in the mix of everything. Like if I'm missing one screw, I got to call Scott. Hey, where's my one zip screw? Right.
I love Scott. He's a fireball of energy, and I love it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Bunch of really great guys. So tell me a little bit about what you're excited for. I know we don't know for sure, but here's the call to Spectra, and I'm gonna do it. Spectra, we need Lacey at Gutter Summit, rocking the floor. I've seen her do it. So my gentle nudge request is that Lacey probably happen.
Yes, I that's what I was gonna say. I'm excited about the partnership with, the whole Gutter Growth program. I think it's amazing what you guys are doing, the culture, and just really helping people maximize and learn this business. I think it's amazing. On top of that, Spectra is now launching our new Chop and Drop program. Shout out to Abby, Kendall, Levi, and JJ. They're going to be heading that department up. And what we're going to be doing is providing some really great opportunities for our customers where we're going to have a machine come out to your site with 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch half round, and we're going to form that right there on site for you. And I think
That's
it's a
gonna be
great
so
way
cool.
for customers to be able to, capitalize on that market they're not able to tap into just yet and not cost you an arm and a leg to do it.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
really
gonna be
exciting. We're also going to
really
have the 7-inch and 8-inch box cutter machine. That's going to be amazing too.
That's going to be so helpful. Like you said, sometimes people just don't have the capital, the resources at that current moment, but they want to offer something to a customer. They're like, hey, this house really needs 7-inch. If Spectre's around the corner and can offer that to them, I think that's fabulous. I'm really
Yeah, it's
excited
going
to
to add
continue to
specialty
share
and
that.
premium services to them.
Yes, which is better margins, right? Especially when you can use the same
Absolutely.
supplier. So what a lot of people don't know, and we're gonna just for the viewers, we're gonna do a full session here, not with Lacey today, but with each different kind of department. I'm gonna pluck and pick some of my favorites and some new people that I haven't met. And over the next 6 weeks, you're gonna see a lot of Spectra people on here telling you about how they love to serve. Robert had to make his way on, of course. He says, Lacey, what's going on? Best rep ever. I love that. I love that. And John Majak here, he loves to see this on here. So um let's see. We're gonna get some questions here, but I'm gonna continue. Okay, so John D, what is one gutter guard? That's a good question. This is the logo here, and I think it's okay to say this, but what's really cool about, and I'm looking for a sample I have of one gutter guard here that I normally have. What's really cool and what most people don't know about one gutter guard is it's made on a Spectra chassis. That's Spectra metal. So that's really, really cool for me. But what's really cool about Spectra is they picked a couple different companies that they've chosen to partner with and offer, I think, different levels. What are some of the guards that you guys sell in your area that are pretty popular, Lacey?
Um, it's going to be the Eco Guard. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's a really great product. We also have our step downs, which is the mesh screen. So that's
Yeah.
Armor Lock and Leaf Blaster Pro. A lot of people like that as
Leaf
well.
Blaster Pro. Yeah. I think a lot of people love Leaf Blaster. And Leaf Blaster will be at the Gutter Summit. Spectra will be having a bunch of vendors at the Gutter Summit. So I just want to touch on that a little bit. Um, I think you guys have like GeoCell, um,
Solar
Leaf
Seal.
Blaster Pro, Solar
Oh,
Seal, and we can mention a bunch even if they're not on board, whatever. Who
yeah,
else do you guys have? Melco Tools you're partnered with, right? So Melco is always
absolutely.
really huge. Um, Underdecking, Heath from Underdecking, right? So if you guys don't know, and in your territories, in your regions, because we have people viewing all over the country, if you have a second story deck that you can walk out on, or a balcony, I guess it would be called, and then maybe it's
Yeah.
made out of wood, and that rain is just pouring through. You've got a really awesome opportunity for you to not only, again, not the perfect word, but put a nice soffit that holds the rainwater and then gets it to the edges to this underdecking system. If you've never heard about it, look into it. It's underdecking. You can check it out through Spectra. You can look it up singularly. I don't know.
You can reach out to me. I'll provide you some information on that as well.
There we go. Lacey, how do they reach out to you over there?
They
Shout
can
out
reach me
your
by phone, email, l.palmer@spectraguttersystems.com. My phone number is four zero
L.Palmer at Spectra.
seven
Okay.
720 1752.
There you go. If you guys have questions or you want to take Spectra for your first spin, I'm telling you, you're going to have a good time dealing with the reps here because they do love to serve. Lisa's talking about that program, that chop and drop. I think that's going to be really cool. I just want to touch on that just briefly for a second again. So I think didn't they just all go down to Florida from Atlanta for something with the chop and drop?
Yes, yes, we
Was that to
showcased our truck
you?
and our trailer, and we did. It was Abby, Levi, JJ, Kendall. We went to all the branches in Florida, and we launched our event. Invited everybody to come out, check it out for themselves. It was a really great turnout. Everybody was on board. It was a great turnout.
That is so awesome. I love, 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 love when Spectra holds a little event at one of their locations. I'm always there. I always hang out most of the day. Kip knows. Kip will go and hang out with me most of the day. Kip owns the Brothers That Just Do Gutters, Austin. And we love hanging out and spending time. And it's a lie, but what is so badass, Lacey, is you held up your end of the bargain and got Ryan what he was wanting. So.
Yes,
And not only that, you did it for Robert too.
I did.
And I don't know. There's a couple podcasts I've held that thing like on my shoulder while I'm talking.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
them.
yes, Spectra. So we're not going to tell the whole world because we don't want everybody calling. Listen, you got to spend some money with Spectra to get the cool presents and prizes, but they will take care of you. Another person, I'm going to skip over Robert's comment. We're going to come back to it. Justin Walker. Lacey is amazing, and she's helped me out definitely.
Thank
Justin Walker.
you.
So as you guys can see, we have a fair amount of members in Gutter Growth that are absolutely saving money and growing with Spectra, and Spectra is growing with us. I want to talk about that briefly. What do you know about Spectra's growth? Are we going to do, I think they're saying 70 locations, sometime? That's what
Oh yeah,
they're
we're
shooting for.
definitely
Yeah.
going to be expanding. We're going to be doing more branches in just in Florida alone. I know there's expanding outside of that. I mean, we have right now we have over 30 locations, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great
Yeah.
opportunity for people. We're going to be coming to your neighborhood. You got to get on Team Spectra. The way I
Yeah.
look at it, Spectra is such a great company. We're very customer service oriented. I always tell customers, I work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spectra signs my paycheck, but I'm going to help you get the project, across the line, the finishing line. I need whatever I need to do. I'm going to be the one squeaking that oil wheel and making sure I get that check done for you.
Absolutely. We know that happens with you. I'm seeing it right here. We've only been live for 5 or 10 minutes, and you got more Lacey rocks than I ever get or anybody else. But this is what's cool. The people know you. So tell us, Samantha Smith says you're amazing as well. Who is Samantha Smith? Do you know who that is off the top? I don't want to call you out, but
Oh, I do.
okay.
That's my best friend. She's the one that got me the job with Spectra. She used
Okay.
to
Way
work
to
for our
go,
Clearwater
Samantha.
branch. And when we opened up the Orlando branch, she was like, you got to come work for here. This is a great opportunity for you. So I went and met with Chris Huff, Cindy Gilly, and we just right then and there, that was it. We took right off, and it was a great match, and it was a great environment. And I was stoked to come on board. And I've just been growing ever since with the company.
I love that. Robert Smith says, and I think we could segue right into it. Lacey, I've always wanted to know, what was it about Spectra Gutter Systems that drew you in? What made you choose the life we're with Spectra? It sounds like it might have been Samantha, but was
It
there
was.
anything? Was there anything like just that since you've
Well,
stayed with them? what is it that keeps the fire going? Because we probably have all worked for a lot of what we thought were really good companies, and then a year or two down, we're like, man,
Right?
I
But
I got I got
Spectrum is just they take care of their people, just like they take care of their customers. We cultivate those relationships with our customers. They cultivate the relationships with their people. We are like a family. And it's
hmm
just so great to work for them. They always believe in me. They like to promote within. They're always training, trying to get everybody to always learn more, and bring more value to the table. And it's just really good. And they really believe in you. And I've always respected that and enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know what? It's like one of the things that I enjoy most about Spectra is the customer service. We don't hide, and we haven't hidden behind the fact. And I'm just going to touch briefly on it here. Spectre's had some hiccups over the past 10 years. And I love how I'm seeing the checks getting written. I love how as you know, I was just out there a couple times in Atlanta at the plants, and I'm seeing the engineers working and building the machines and creating solutions to some of the issues. And that is like all that we can ask. And Spectre's coming out on top really, really strong right now by just diving in to a couple scenarios that they've had, and they're being responsive to their customers, and that's what champions do. And so I'm so happy that we partnered with Spectra for this.
Yeah, absolutely. I
One
couldn't
other,
agree more with you.
Lisa just says, like, absolute very best customer service. We've talked a couple times, and we've shown live on TV, live on these chats, that the um the customer service, when we immediately call in or send an email, that we get responsive, like a response just immediately. So that's really, really awesome. Are we freezing up on you, Lacey, or is that you, or is that me? It's okay. We're
Um,
live and things happen.
I don't
It
think I'm
might have been. You
frozen.
look like, no, I think you were frozen on my side for a little bit. Okay, we'll dive into this. What do you think is the best part about going to a convention for someone like you? I want to hear it from the sales rep side, not from the person buying the ticket and coming. What's going to be awesome if we can get you in there?
Well, I enjoy getting in front of people and networking and just socializing everybody. Sometimes it's just putting a face to the name and really bonding people and showing them that I'm going to show up for you the way you show up for me too, and supporting them.
Yeah.
I also enjoy learning the installation side of the business. It helps me
hmm
really gain more knowledge to support my customers in the best way possible. And I really, truly enjoy that.
Yeah, I think that's really huge for sure too. Um, what's probably exciting is just to see some of like newer products as well too. Like, we're in the business, and there's all these other vendors, right, that we don't get to work with on a daily. Now, listen, whether their product is crap or it's cool, it's still cool to know whether you want to partner with it or stay away from it, right? I think
Absolutely.
I think that that's probably
Whether you want to partner
that.
with it or stay away from it, right?
Well,
Absolutely.
I got a little background there. Okay. Um, let's see if we have any more questions, because I have one or two, four more for you, and I really appreciate you coming on. Historically, this isn't Lacey's words, but historically, Lacey, do you think that Spectre is going to show up and show out with the discounts and deals at the Gutter Summit?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There will be
So,
no doubt in my mind about that.
if you're in the Orlando area, if you're in the Fort Myers area, if you're in any area, make sure you get to the Gutter Summit and come hang out with Lacey, hang out with Scott. Let's see if we can know who is all going to be there. Probably I know TJ will be there, Keith Thompson, Scott Heron, Zach. I said Scott Heron, Keith Heron, both Keiths,
Yes, Keith.
Zach, Scott. I would love to see you there. I'm sure Beth will be there. Beth is
Beth is
fabulous
on.
as well. Um, TJ will be there. I'm wondering if we can get like Andy or somebody, one of the big dogs, to come in the
That would
house.
be exciting.
Kendall will most likely be there. Maybe Abby, the chop and drop. You're going to
Yes.
have Heath from your underdecking partnership, as well as Classic Gutter Systems. Are you aware of that collaboration that's happening
I've been
with
hearing bits
Spectra
and
and them?
pieces about it. Yeah.
So that's going to be really exciting. So Lacey, do you want to tell us anything about what you're offering right now? Again, just I want your customers to see this, like your specific customers. They are going to see it. We're going to share it all over all the channels. So, here's your announcement to people to, like, in Orlando, in that area, to come buy from you.
Absolutely. If you are in the Orlando area, please come see us. Whether you're in Clearwater, the Tampa Bay area, down south, north, come and see Spectra. We have great products, great customer service, competitive pricing. And what really sets us aside from everybody else is our customer service. We're always going to go above and beyond, and we're going to show out for our customers the way y'all show out for us.
Absolutely. Hey, you guys, remember, you can get your ground spouts from Lacey at Spectra or from any Spectra. You can talk to Lacey about the underdecking system that I know a lot of you don't know about. You can talk to Lacey about the Eco Guard, the Armor Guard, the Leaf Blaster Pro. You can talk to Lacey if you need Melco drivers, if you need end cap crimpers, downspout crimps. You guys probably carrying a little bit of caulk guns or levels or something over there as well too, right? Or not at your specific
The caulking guns?
brand?
No.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of cool Melco products. Are you guys servicing splash blocks over at your location?
Sure do. Royal brown and green.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. So she's got both colors in over there. So I'm asking you guys, reach out to Lacey, reach out to Spectra, and lastly, come see us and Lacey at the Gutter Summit, October 9th, 10th, and 11th at the Georgian Terrace in Atlanta. And if you want to really hang out with Spectra, check out some of our VIP tickets. I definitely think we're getting low on the VIP tickets. We could still use your support with the general admission, but we're going to be going over to Spectra and doing a shop tour and doing some higher learning. So, Lacey, I really appreciate you showing up for me and
Thank you
stepping
for
out here in front of
having
the
me
world.
on.
And you got all kinds of love. That was worth hopping on for. So, then the
It
crowd.
was.
Okay, so I got one little thing, and because the crowd went wild for you, I don't know if this one is super appropriate, but we're gonna give Lacey the Undertaker on Incredible. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll definitely talk soon. Have a fabulous evening.
You too. Bye.
Take care.